end of season media was on Monday. We got to see the final thoughts from the players, the GM, and Mr. Sheldon Keefe. We'll get to him, don't you worry. But this video is going to be me letting you guys know my final thoughts and feelings on how the season and playoffs went. And we're going to start off and kick it off here with Mr. Keefe. Hate the guy. Can't stand the guy. I'm going to keep it bluntly honest with you guys. It started when I saw a clip from All or Nothing in that documentary, and he was talking to the boys in the room, and I didn't agree with anything he said, didn't agree with how he approached the team, and from then on I started to see little signs that the Stars as well, whether I'm right on this or whether I'm wrong, this is how I viewed it, this is my opinion on it, and I think they didn't want to play for him anymore. That's my honest truth. They seemed disengaged with him. They would always turn away when he's trying to tell them something, not paying attention to him. And right then and there, you lose the team in the room, man. Like, you can bring in new guys and they're going to look at you and whatever and poke your ego up, but you lost the core of your group, and that's the problem. Now, Mr. Dubas, love the guy. He goes to battle for the squad, gets us the pieces we need. Were they the pieces we needed to complete a Stanley Cup run? Maybe, maybe not. Were they the pieces to beat Tampa finally in the first round? Absolutely. What a moment that was. Yes, that was like the Stanley Cup for most of the Leafs fans, as you could tell. And maybe even some of the players and the coach as well, because once we got to the second round, it was all bets are off. Let's just lollygag and not play hockey. Regardless of that, I'm not going to take anything away from Florida. We got smoked. We got out-coached, to be honest. Reese put on a clinic in the coaching department against Keefe, and that's usually how our playoffs end up, is we get out-coached by a better coach. I'm done on the coach thing. I'm done. I swear I'm done. If it happens again, I don't know what I'll do, but I'm done on the coach thing. Let's move on to what I heard from the players. It seems the consensus is that everybody wants to stay. Whether that's going to be happening or not, who knows? I don't have those answers. I would like them to stay. If there's any player that had to get moved out of the core four, I lean towards William Nylander. The guy's nonchalant attitude and lackadaisical motives when he's playing and just checking in and out of games from time to time, that's not going to cut it. Yes, he has these hero moments, but is that enough? Can you rely on that? No. You need players to get activated, get engaged in the corner battles, not just, yes, you're a dominant puck carrier and you can go around and skate in circles in his own, but what is that going to do for us if you're not back on the end playing defense with us and getting in the corners and helping out your defensemen if it's need be? That would be my choice out of the core if there had to be one to leave. And Dubas said it. If he stays, he's not opposed to making big changes. He understands that, and I do respect that answer from him. At the same time, if Dubas is to come back, I don't want that with strings attached and Sheldon is the coach that he wants. Not at all. If that's the case, sorry Dubas, you can take a hike as well, because I don't want Keefe coming back next year. He needs to not be behind our bench and needs to be as far away from the Leafs, and he can take Justin Holl with him, because that guy needs to never lace up a pair of skates ever again. Worst defenseman I've ever seen touch ice in the NHL. But I digress from that. That'll be another video on its own. Trust me, I can't wait to release this Justin Holl video, because I have a lot of things to say about this guy. Overall, man, a lot of growth this season, some positives, very good moments for the group, some solid milestones, individual milestones for the players as well. They're close. The core is close. In the interviews, I don't know what Hayes was saying, that he wanted some more, what did he say, emotion, or he called them soulless? I didn't see that. The players showed that they wanted to be there. Willie was all as he is, smiling and giggling in the media. Matthews, you could tell he wants to be here. Maybe he's just good at lying, I don't know, but I felt that he wants to be here. Marner, of course, hometown kid, he wants to be here. John ain't going anywhere, so those of you saying ship John out, we're stuck with him, deal with it. He's a great player. Stop the John hate. Mo ain't going nowhere either. I would like Shen to come back. I would like O'Reilly to come back. Like I said, I honestly think it needs to be a new coach. That's my final thought and process on where the team needs to go for next year, and that's getting a new head coach. Because the era of Keefe and trying to weasel his way through and make a name for himself, I'm sorry, it's not going to work anymore. Kyle Dubas ain't going to save you, and that's all I got. It's all up in the air. We'll see what happens. I'll keep you guys updated and let you guys know anytime I hear something about more news coming from the Leafs. But that's going to do it for me. Take it easy. Have a good one. Go Leafs go. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.